Well, the Endeavor trial was an interesting endeavor, if I can place it that way, state it that way. That is a trial that is not normally done in comparing two novel agents head-to-head. So it was a comparison of bortezomib, dexamethasone versus carfilzomib and dexamethasone. Two drugs in the same class, but we know have differing effects, different side effects, and different activities. And what was interesting is that it was really designed, obviously, for safety, but primarily for efficacy, and that the progression-free survival with the bortezomib dexamethasone arm was approximately 9 months, but 18 months for carfilzomib. So there's been a lot of discussion over the last several years, pound for pound, which agent has greater efficacy, and this drug seems to, or this trial rather, seems to indicate that carfilzomib clearly has the upper hand here. Now there are different ways in which the agents are given, which may change some of that thinking with time, but it's exciting for us to see that this agent is that efficacious, that has worked as well as it has, and this study I think is going to continue to demonstrate the use of carfilzomib in myeloma, quite likely more so in the upfront setting as well. But I think the caveat to this trial that I always think is important to emphasize is this does not mean that we'll now dispense with bortezomib and move exclusively to carfilzomib. In a disease that is not yet curable, in a disease where we want many options, it's important, I think, to retain them. Not to mention, of course, that carfilzomib is a bit more difficult to deliver. It's given twice weekly. There are certain effects, especially in certain patients with high-risk cardiac disease, in whom it may be even more challenging to give. But this is definitely reflecting the strength of this compound.